And we're off. Day 128. I hope. I didn't actually check that time, but I seem to remember saying day 127 yesterday. Did not sleep well at all last night, but I got everything I could possibly get done on YouTube. All my thumbnails are made, they're all put in the proper place. I was able to delete so much stuff off of my phone last night. Oh, it feels good to be clean. But I did not get much sleep at all. Didn't make any coffee this morning either. I'm saving my first cup because I only have like I don't know, maybe like a half a liter on me right now. And it's still like 5 or 6 miles to water. So I was like, yeah, I'll save what I got. So I have something to sip on while I walk along. Something to combat this cotton mouth. And unfortunately, it is a good, steep decline to go get that water. At least it's there. So yeah, I won't be making first coffee until I get to that shelter. I can hear a bunch of birds, but they're nowhere near us. We're probably barely halfway to coffee. I overslept a bit. Fireball is about to come out and change everything. It was a really cool morning. Rather cool night as well. I'm hiking in pants for the first time in a week or so. Oh, that's nice. It's so humid down there. It looks like clouds, but it's totally just humidity. Yeah, it's going a bit slower than I thought. I'm actually still not even, well, I'm halfway. Peters Mountain Shelter, 3 miles. The rocks have really slowed my roll. The lack of caffeine probably isn't helping, but not a major contributor. At least it's flat. Well, relatively speaking. But this is not even the beginning of the rocks. It's a light smattering, but it has definitely slowed me down. Coffee seems like it's a million miles away. Or just over 1 hour. Oh, the sun is just coming up, but I can only see the rosy glow on things. Not in the right place at the right time. Good morning, Bob. Should be almost at the shelter. And we are stopping for what should be second coffee, but it's first. I'm gonna make breakfast, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be good stuff. Bet my pee is yellow. I wouldn't know because I haven't peed yet. Well, not while the sun's been up. Tried to conserve water last night, but Not good enough to make a cup of coffee and walk 6 miles in the humidity. Oh yeah, let's go get some water, make some coffee. That's a big looking one, look at that. Is that a mansion? Damn. How many stories is this one? Maybe 3? Oh, this is way steeper than I gave it credit for. It's going on forever, too. It's supposed to be only 0.2, but I feel like I've been on it for a couple of days now. No ending in sight. Next water isn't for 7 miles, and we need enough to walk 7 miles, rehydrate because we're about dehydrated, and make some coffee and oats or whatever. So I gotta fill up a jug and fill up my bladder to bring back up. But I got nothing on my back. But yeah, these are a lot of steps. Oh, that's a big one. Comes at the speed of an old man pissing. But when it's all you got, that's great. It's a long walk to it. She's already headed back. It's like, oh, I'll try to catch up. It's steep. They say it's only 0.2, but man, it felt like way more than 0.2. It's crazy how well a building or really anything can hide in the woods. You know, there's a lot of little trails leading around. You have to look at the one that's the best laid. One goes to water, one goes to the pretty. But, you know, looking around, you can't see this thing. It hides. It's a nice shelter. Couple stories. I'm assuming this is their toolbox. That makes it a great place to sit or sleep if you wanted to sleep up on it and be a little raised. Oh, we got some wood shavings here. Yeah. Plenty of pegs to hang your stuff on. Maybe some old frog togs or something. Oh no, those look like pants. I see a belt. Oh, you can even drop this down on, you know, stormy day when the wind is coming in. Not much you can do about this, but hey, you know, it is nice to at least block it a little bit. Rain gutters, so you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom to collect your water. You can grab it there on a rainy day. I would definitely do that to avoid going down that again. I'm walking out here with 2.5 liters, which is more than I need, but since I've had a deficit of liquids, even though I did just drink down 1 liter and 0.75 of coffee, I'm still dehydrated and I know it. Until I pee clear, I'm going to keep slamming, so I'm going to carry those out. And next water's in 7 miles, I think, but it's mostly flat. And we mosey on. Being properly hydrated and caffeinated has really helped me out. Got a little more pep in my step. So far, it's a pretty pleasant day. Bob isn't kicking my ass yet. There's actually a little chill in the air. This doesn't even count as rocky yet. A single cicada. And it's not even getting up to like full speed. And stops. That's all I've heard. Is a single one here and there. Like do a little warm up for maybe 15, 20 seconds. And then stop. Maybe do it a few times. But I've only heard one that I can remember that got up to full speed. But it was short-lived. Did the cicada thing happen and just not here? Or has it not happened yet? I still keep my eye out for the skins. They're pretty noticeable. Pink blaze is an appropriate color for the white tail trail. Oh, Kinterview. Ooh, it's all the way over there. I mean, in hunts. Yep, I see it. Cool. That was fun. Sneaky, sneaky. It hunts. It's covered in little flies. What's that all about? Now, I am no zoologist, but I'm assuming this is a poisonous snake. And normally I would not bother them and all. It's weird you're covering flies, buddy. But, you know, he's really concealed on the trail here, and I figure somebody else will come along and maybe get hurt. So, I figure I'll help him out. Oh, he's coming at me. He's coming at me. Oh, Jesus. Run, buddy. There you go. I'm going to touch your butt. You got to touch your butt. I'm going to keep touching it until you go. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. There we go. Okay, all is good. He's getting us geared up for the rocks. They still aren't as annoying as what's ahead. At least I know that now. It really makes it a lot easier to digest. Wobbler, when you have an idea what's coming. These are still kind of entertaining, but I remember Wobbler by now. Last time I was thinking, these aren't so bad. I can have fun on this the whole time. That's because I didn't understand the rocks got more annoying. Bigger rocks are better. You can put your entire foot on them. The other ones, you're just putting your feet on shark fins for a while. I don't remember how long it lasts. I think it was only like 2 days of annoyance, but we'll see. We just passed a ridge runner. I thought maybe he was our first Sobo. He was in really good shape. He just had that look. I was like, oh, he looks like a thru hiker. But I did look at his shirt close enough. But he recognized me by voice, which is kind of rare still. He said he's only seen one hiker today, and that was the guy we met yesterday. Really tall, German, maybe Swiss guy. I have a hard time with accents. But his big leather boots make him stand out. But he said he saw 20 thru hikers the day before. Don't know whom. But we have no idea where we're at in said bubbles. We know more than likely we're in an area where we don't know most people. But that's cool. Pretty good at meeting new people. But there are less of us out here. Oh, it sprinkled for a second. I could hear it. I wouldn't mind sprinkles. It's just, generally it just comes down to one big gush. Well, it's cool when it gives me warnings with sprinkles. So I can throw my tarp out and hide if I need to. I'm not above that. That's part of the joy of having no real agenda when you're around here. I mean, the biggest thing is to get to the next town before I run out of food. And generally I overpack with food, but how do you really know until you're done with that leg of the journey if you overpacked? Or under. I guess you find out under kind of early. It's sprinkling enough to where I put my sensitive electronics in a sandwich bag I carry in my pocket, just for such instances. Hoping it doesn't get more than a good sprinkle, but hard to tell because I can't see much of the sky. It's not wise to look up when you're doing this stuff, huh? We took a nice half-hour lunch break right here. Enjoying the trickle of water. It's sprinkled most of the time. Never quite came through and touched us, but we could tell it was doing it. I ate too much tuna. A tuna for two, it said. I was more than sick of it by the halfway point, but once you open it, you got to go for it. Water is in 4 miles. It doesn't look like a very reliable source, but it's been raining. So I'm only carrying 1 liter to it because it's 1,200 up to it. And I'm lazy. If not, there's water after that and water after that. As long as there's a puddle to scoop from, I'll live. The sprinkling has been pretty nice so far. You can really do it like it's been doing it all day, and I would not mind. It is a little too still. It's not a good sign. stone bridge. Quite rare. A lot of maintenance went involved in making this boulder field walkable. And somebody aligned every stone I was on because everything looked pretty much like that jumbled mess. A lot of effort. For some reason, this tree is really popular with the orange mushrooms. I mean, yeah, it's dead, but there's tons of dead trees around here. Why is that one so popular? Yeah, that was a buttload of maintenance too. This is what it was. Just boulders. But boom, look at this nice trail in there. And boulders again. That's a lot of work. Really, it's time for a safety meeting and some music. It's just been quiet for so long. I've done all the thoughts I could think. Time to turn my brain off and just mosey for a while. Wow. Okay, it's super rocky, it's super rocky. It's rocky, it's rocky, it's rocky. And then boom, the flattest, nicest little piece of earth right here. Bet you this is truly level. Oh, it feels good under the feet. Oh, let's just stand here and revel in it for a moment. Maybe just walk back. One more time, one more time. Oh, some good stuff. You know, safety meeting right here. You can get all your iron from this water. I keep going up. I haven't seen one of you in a while. The nuts. Seems like a rather dry section to be. There's no water anywhere. What are you doing here, man? Go. Oh, they just freeze in place. Oh, there he goes. Coming for you. I'm coming for you. Roar. Get off the trail.
This is cool.
Look at this nice little setup they got here. They got furniture made out of rocks. Totally uncomfortable, but it's stuff to sit on and a log. Nice campsite. It was something here. There's a nice campsite here. We just got water here, but there's tons of skeeters. So we're like, screw that, we'll carry on. We were going to be lazy and stop. We've done like 17 today. That's good enough. But, excuse me, screw mosquitoes. We're going to carry on. Yeah, it is weird that there's a leaf thumbtack to this. So we decided to pull over about a mile and a half or so after water. We did good 17 today. I actually built a little fire going on. Camp Crawler's over there. Twelve's right next to me. She's a noisy neighbor, but I'm getting used to it. Sounds like she's wrestling a balloon in there at night, but it is better because she put a sheet over it. But yeah, it is with those mats, ground dwellers. Anyway, yeah, we got a real dinner going on. She sent some, she had these at home and then had a friend send them to us. So I'm having myself a fancy cheese enchilada ranchero. You know it's authentic.